Hello everyone, myself Shamla, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering at KL University, and now I am going to present my project which was developed as a part of Gurukul Faculty Development Program. The title of my project chosen is Credit Card Fraud Prediction using IBM Auto AI. Okay, so I have developed this project by using IBM Cloud as an interface. So I have not downloaded my desktop version as I can't able to provide the limited I don't have some limited RAM in my system, so I have worked it online. So first you need to create an account in the IBM Cloud. My university had already linked with IBM, and we had the credential to work with IBM Cloud. So initially I have created an account. Later I logged into the account to work with the project. So these are my created services, and let me show my resource list. So what I have used in this project for developing this project. So these are the 5 services which were available in under my account, and as this is a fraud prediction application, so I need some machine learning algorithms, right? So for that inbuilt machine learning service provided by IBM I have chosen. So this is my service. So click on that machine learning service, and let me access this particular machine learning service by using Watson Studio, so which is a platform provided in IBM Cloud. Okay, so here you can see the recent projects notifications, like what I have exported, what I have completed, all those things, like log you can see here. These are my recent projects, and if you see here, the first project what I have completed on October 15th is my project what I am going to present it now. So click on this credit card fraud prediction using IBM Auto AI. So in the assets, you are going to see what are the things you have so far completed for this project. Okay, initially in order to read, or in order to do something, or in order to model an algorithm, you require some input, right? So for that reason I have imported this dataset. This dataset is being given in this page, whatever the project we have chosen. So for that project we have provided a dataset here. So I have downloaded the dataset from here, and this is how the dataset looks like. There are total 13 columns, and the last column is the class label, that is the predicted field. Okay, so next I have completed the Auto AI experiment. So this is the completed experiment. So how this experiment looks like means, the input data will be trained by the machine learning algorithms, and it is going to give the predictions, like we are going to measure the performance. So we can choose any one of the performance measure here available here. So I have chosen the accuracy. So you can see these are the trained algorithms. So among these algorithms, so random forest classifier has derived an accuracy of 93%, so which was the highest percent. So for this I need to save this as a model or a notebook. So if you want to view this code, you can save this using notebook. If you want to deploy this model, and if you want to design the user interface, you need to click on the model. Okay, so if you say that, so you will be seeing this notebook I have already saved here. So that also can be used and seen under this asset space. Next, coming to the model which I have saved is also viewed under this page. Okay, let me show how this notebook looks like. Okay, so this is all auto generated. Okay, so I have not written anything. This code is completely machine generated code. Okay, this is how the notebook looks like. So next, coming to the model, so click on the model. You need to deploy the model whatever you have created. So you got some accuracy, right? That model need to be deployed, and you need to test the model. Okay, for testing that particular data, so you need to use this classifier. So to make it used, so we need to first deploy the model, right? So for that purpose we need to click on promote to deployment space. So I have already deployed the model. So let me show the deployed model. So you can view the deployed model under deployment space here. Okay, view all spaces. Okay, this is the page, it gets redirected. So click on the first deployment space. That's the model which I have deployed. So click on this. Okay, we can see the status whether it is deployed or not. So it is successfully deployed. If it is not deployed, you can see the error message here. So click on this project. Okay, this is nothing but the API key. Okay, this is nothing but the API key. So if you want your model to be used as a web service, which can be used for viewing as a user interface, you need to use this API key, right? So later on I will tell you where we can use this particular API key. So see here we have one tab called test. So under this test, so the input, all the 13 fields are there here. So this is my data set, right? So in this data set you can give any one of the trained data here in this particular input. Okay, so gender, applicant income, everything if you pass here, so you will see a label called predict here. So if you predict here, you can view the results here. So already tested here. Let me show this. Let me show you the screenshot of this. Sorry. So this is how the screenshot looks like. So if I pass all the input here, so you can able to see here the predicted label, whether it is 0 or 1 or nearly equal to 0, like that you can see the values here. Okay, this is all about testing the module, testing the deployed module. Okay, next after testing the module, you need to create an user interface, right? So in order to create the user interface, go to the starting page, that is go to dashboard. Okay, so under this dashboard you can see one service called Cloud Foundry Apps. Okay, so you can see a resource called Cloud Foundry Apps. So click on that. So I had 2 red nodes already created here. So let me use this red node to create the user interface. So click on the red node. Okay, this is the page which we can see after clicking the red node. So you have an option called visit your app URL, right? So you click on this. So actually I need to turn off my firewall. So let me do that. Let me refresh this particular page. So this is how it looks like. Go to your red node flow editor. And here you need to draw the flow diagram of your particular application. Okay, like what are the inputs, labels, okay, what are the pre-predictions, okay, and you need to create an user interface, right? You need to create a web page. So in order to do that, you are using an user interface design, nothing but it's a flow. Okay, prediction. Okay, so next you need to change these things. Pre-token, here you need to change the API key. Okay, where do you get this API key means, go to the first page, click on manage access API key. Okay, here you have API keys, right? So create IBM Cloud API key. If you click on this create, so it will ask you for name of the project. Okay, so if I give some project name, it will generate some API key. After generating the API key, you remove the API key which was present here and you paste that. Next, you see this HTTP request node. So here also we need to do some changes, like, so we need to copy the API key which we have generated in the earlier pages. That is here. So this API key should be pasted in its HTTP request. Okay, these changes you need to do, and once you have made the changes, once you have created the flow, you need to deploy this particular flow here. Okay, if you want any extra nodes which were not present in your left side, you can download or you can export from manage palette. Okay, click on manage palette. So you can type dashboard. Okay, you can click on this. I have already added this. Click on install, it will add here. If any nodes are not available, if you want any nodes other than the nodes available on the left side, you can click on this manage palette and you can export those nodes, so they will be available on your left side. Once after completion of drawing this flow, you need to click on data flow. Okay, deploy. So the model will be deployed, successfully deployed. So after deploying, you will get one graph symbol here. Click on that. So once if you click on this graph symbol, so you can see an arrow link mark here. So click on this link mark, which will be redirected to the user interface, nothing but a web page having the particular prediction value. Okay, these are my given inputs. These are my predicted value 0. So this input I have given, the first input itself I have given, and if you see the first class label, so it's 0 and my predicted value is also 0. Okay, this is all about the creation and the deployment of the application credit card fraud prediction using IBM Auto AI. Okay, so I have already if you see here, so these all things are being clearly drafted in my GitHub page, and if you want for any reference, you can go through this. I will be pasting my GitHub page in the description. Thank you for watching.